What do y'all think about my lips? It's Love It, Coralina, and Love It. I like it. Coralina's darker than Love It, so it gives me a different vibe. Say yeah, 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 yeah. And no lip stain. I'm gonna have Adeline here because she's awake and I need her to model and stuff. So if you hear like crinkle noises or whatever, that's her. But anyways, hey y'all, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thanks for joining. And I'm going to do the free to go comparison against the standard. It does not match up to a toddler. There's a couple things that are different about it. And if you don't know, the free to grow is the new carrier that they came out with that you don't have to use an infant insert with. So you can use it at 7 pounds instead of 15 pounds without an insert or a blanket or whatever you use. So I'm going to jump right in and show you what it looks like when you get it, and then how it compares to the standard and the different sizes and how to size it and all that jazz. So let's dive in because I only have 18% battery. Sorry if you can hear that jet. Welcome to the military life. Woo, woo. Let's get started before this thing dies. Okay, so when you get your free to grow, I got the first batch of them, and I wasn't gonna get them, but my Becco Gemini was kind of killing my back, and the baby Catan kind of the same way, and my Maytai, when she wasn't being all like newborny, she was like too small for like to froggy or to do the whatever, the knees to the hips thingamabobber. So anyways, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, and I'm so happy I did. So I got Play, which is one of the ones that they came out with. They came out with 4 Blossom, Play, Discover, and something else. Maybe that's it. No, I don't know. Anyways, I'll maybe link them down. And it's really cool because it is actually all the same material, just kind of like a full wrap conversion. So you have it wrapped all the way around. So I think that's really cool because it kind of gives you that feeling without buying the wrap conversion instead of having the canvas wrapped. But I did buy another one and it's different. It does have like a canvas type, maybe it's just a different, I don't know if it's canvas, it's just a different color, I guess. It's not all the colors all the way around, so I thought that was interesting. Okay, so, sorry, okay, I keep saying okay, and so, okay, and so. This is what's going to happen when you open it. It's going to be all the way adjusted to basically like a full Tula, full standard Tula, so everything's going to be just like so. So when you get it, before you have a baby, you're going to want to adjust it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take these 3 buttons, see they're all snapped. You're going to unsnap them, of course. And you're going to take the first snap on the base and put it on the third, I guess you could say, snap, or third and first snap on the thing. So you're going to bring it all the way up, and so it's going to cinch it. And that's going to create your narrow base. See? Like so. And if you kind of pull it up this way, you can see, oh, it's a little base. And then another thing you're going to do is you're going to adjust these things up here. Now on the older Tula, the only thing they did, the PFAs, the only thing that they did was basically just adjust the straps. A lot of people have them already cinched down, so it didn't really do anything to your panel. But on your free to grow, it actually adjusts your panel. It makes it smaller. So we'll adjust this side. See, it's totally different. So that's another thing about the free to grow, is it actually adjusts the panel, so you are able to wear it when they're smaller and stuff. Adeline right now, she's on the smallest panel still, and she's on the medium setting. So that is the smallest setting. So I'll go ahead and show it to you against the regular Tula. This is super awkward, sorry. I can show you on the floor too, but that's basically, I'll show it to you on the floor. Anyway, it's smaller. You kind of get the gist. Anyways. Okay, so that's something that's different too. Another thing is the hood. It's attached with snaps through these loops now, and it has snaps and like longer reach straps. They went into business or partnership with Ergo, and this is basically like an Ergo hood. So if you like that about your Ergo, definitely check this out. So it has like their own reach straps that you can snap up here on your hood. Because like before, the hood would go here, and then you would have, so it would snap right here. And then you would have these things that would, the old carriers adjust. The newer carriers, I have 2 new carriers, so like I would say 2015 and beyond. This thing is like stuck like this, so you can't really adjust it. So this one's nice, so you can adjust it. But yeah, so it's like a little bungee cord, and it would attach to the thing up here. And this slides down on mine, and then if it's 2015 and up, it doesn't. It just stays in one place, and I think it's pretty high up there. And a lot of people don't like that about this hood, and you would just kind of clip it like so, and they felt like it was too weird. So a lot of people would buy reach straps, so if they're behind you, you can like reach back, because you could never really ever use your hood in the back unless you had it like pre-attached. So a lot of people would do that, and now you don't have to. And it's just snapped, and there's different adjustments, which I think is super nice for everybody to have that, because they kind of got rid of it when they got rid of this thing that moves. So, and then they added a couple little like emblems. Like I said, the whole thing is usually wrapped instead of just the pattern on the front. Oopsies, like a wrap conversion. Pattern on the front, and then a canvas on the back. So that's new. And then they added their logo on the pocket down here. They added their logo on the strap, and they also added it on the buckle, which a lot of people like. I don't know, can you see that? There you go. And so a lot of people like that about the way they did that. And then they also added the logo on the hood, so when you have it down and you're not using the hood, you can still see the Tula logo. I always wear my hood because so the logo's right there, and then when it's up, the logo's like right there. I always have my hood on because she'll fall asleep and stuff, so I always keep my hood on. Now for the second setting, which I have on my new one, this one is Seaport, and it looks different than the play because it's got this gray on the back, but it's still just like super soft. It's not stiff at all, so I really like that. So for the middle setting, what you're gonna do is you're gonna so you had this one all the way over here. Oh, my battery's gonna die. You're gonna take the first button and put it in the middle, and put, oh my gosh, and put the second button on the first button right here. So this button over here is empty, and this snap is empty over here. So that's for the middle setting. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the comparison on the floor real quick before my battery dies. That's what it would be like in a full mode, middle mode, littlest mode. So, and the panel is the same height as when it's all the way extended as the standard. So, and the reason why I have two is because I'd like to have one for the house and one for the car. It's just something nice and luxurious that I get to have, and it's just fun to have more than one. They do make these in wrap conversions now. They had a stocking today. They usually have them every other Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And they also have Coast versions of these. Those sell out super fast. So if you're looking to get that, I would do that. Just like them on Facebook, and they'll announce different things. So yeah, they wanted to, I think a lot of people had a lot of complaints about that. I know Ergo was like that before, and they came out with like their 360 and stuff. So I'm kind of waiting for them to see if they have one that'll face out eventually, but who knows. So I really like the Tula. It's very comfortable. It's the most comfortable Tula ever. So I love to wear her in it all the time, and it's just nice too that they made that, because you know, I was like really bummed out for a while that I couldn't use my Tula with her, and then they came out with this. So I'll show you what she looked like at 5 weeks on the first setting. She loved it. She fit really comfortable in it. I liked it. It was super comfortable for us. So anyways, I will show you what she looks like in a little bit. So I'm going to charge my camera. Anyways, so I'll see you in a little bit. This is Adeline in the middle setting. She looks really good. If she was on the furthest setting, I think she'd be kind of too extended because it comes out a little bit further. But yeah, she looked really good. They say to move it out at 9 months. So, you know, we'll see. It just depends on the baby. And this is what it kind of looks like with her in it at almost 6 months. She's 5 months and 5.5 months. So I think she weighs like 14 pounds. Whoa, y'all. So yeah, that's her and our Tula Frigo. So thanks guys for watching, and I hope this is informative to you. If you're deciding in between which one should I get, this is definitely a great option. They always have different colors and prints in the other one too, so I understand if you want to go that way. So anyways, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Bye.